the previous Veil just felt so godly, actually. I even saw loads of offlaners picking up. I know Zy was especially just building it on every hero in his pub games because I think he called it the new drums at the time.
Yeah, it was
that item.
It was the Sand King meta, right? Every single Sand King offlane Veil and you can't kill him anymore. You can see that Limp switched things up a bit on mid. He went for an early Nether Toxin. He isn't going for Corrosive Skin and Poison attack, so he's kind of trying to alleviate the pain that comes from Riptide that way.
I like it, especially considering how squishy these illusions are at the start. You've already seen the damage they just took. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, I don't feel like there's going to be much kill potential on either side, right? Because, you know, Weaver can always get away, and there's two bulky boys that can always scare off solo.
I think they can take down Shaker if he overcommits. And LTW, he definitely has a chance to trade well with the Beastmaster. So also there's a good sentry planted by Shaker. And
I love that one right there. So they got obs on one side, they got sentry on the other, and you wouldn't really look here for that ward. Like, you already see LTW's trying to figure it out. He's like, where the hell is this?
You see that block? If it actually blocked him on the other side, they would dish out a lot. Maybe not that, but they would really get him low.
There's definitely a hard potential to kill though, because Shukuchi at level 1, 12-second cooldown is pretty rough.
Top lane as well, it's kind of similar situation in which, yeah, you have kill potential with Void Spirit and Grimstroke, but Jakiro is very tanky and Nico Baby just time lapses away, time walks away, that is.
Yeah, it's a tough combo in that regard. I think, like, if I'm going to voice for offlane, one of the worst supports to encounter, probably for any offlaner right now, actually, is Jakiro.
Yeah.
Actually, what do you prefer? If you had to choose to face a Bane or a Jakiro, which one is going to annoy you more in that lane? In any lane, really, on average?
I'm not sure. They are kind of the same. Your Jakiros, Banes, Undyings, and Augurs. It's the unholy quartet, I would call them. Like, those heroes you don't want to play against at any point in the game.
See, what I like is that there's going to be a misguided soul, but because you said those 4 heroes are annoying to play against, they're going to advise, because Blizzard said so, that they should pick all of them, right? Then you'll just win all your lanes.
I mean, in some rank, I'm pretty sure that would work. You just win all your lanes and that's it.
How great must that feel? Like, you've done coaching, right? Do you sometimes just get tempted to just tell them anything can work because you're like, well, if I played at that rank, I'd get the win. Get the dog.
I don't even think it's that bad. I honestly believe anything can work in this game. It's not about the rank, it's about how you play around it and how good you are with what you're playing. Sometimes the worst hero in the meta can be very good. Bottom lane, that's 4.
Gonna go down. So you get the kill. LTW will live. Meanwhile, on the top lane, there is a little bit of a battle going on. Inkspo's going to come out, but the bashes straight away. Nice time walk across by Nico Baby, but Rezo, he is fast enough to move away. Zayat, however, he gets bashed once. No RNG. He used it all up on Rezo.
But if he gets bashed once and then 3 more times, he's gonna die. Is that what you were gonna say?
Hey, don't give Grimstroke that much credit, okay? He's a very small boy when he hasn't got his spells available.
Actually, no one is just farming the jungle. Yeah, he's not really playing against Viper, and Limp so far has out-leveled him and out-farmed him, yeah.
Yeah, like all you have to do is look at that stat alone. The amount of denies he's got, no one Naga doesn't want to be on this lane.
I think it's all about the Nether Toxin, right? It has to be. He started with level 1 Nether Toxin, which prevented no one from riptiding anything, so he adapted to the lane really well when it comes to the skill build, and because of that, he's winning it.
No, I agree. Like, these illusions, 350% damage taken. Like, there's no way you can, even level 1 Nether Toxin, you can't stand in it. As a result, we're going to get another possibly snowbally Viper game. It's just a case of whether you can reset that though, right? Which I don't know about you. I'm not feeling 100% confident about support ganks towards the mid. It's not like you're the ones with a shaker that can easily cut him off. So maybe instead you just have to play for the outer lanes, which is working well because S4 is going to fall again.
Yeah, they picked the Beastmaster into this Enchantress. he still went for the boars, and Solo is just taking these little beasts and turning them against him.
It's definitely proven problematic. I mean, you haven't really got a support that is going to be present on your lane at all times either, right? Shaker is that type of support that wants to move around the map and away from the lane.
Yeah, Shaker is also the reason why he dies there, because obviously Beastmaster does go out of position, but Hans can use that fissure very, very early.
Oh, look at this.
But maybe here.
There you go. That's the way you use the fissure. They dive the tower, they'll look for the kill, and no one is going to tick out. And while that's happening, Grimstruck in the top lane does go down.
I love how S4 rotates in as well.
Level 4 beast with a catapult. That's a go sign right there. Henge is on our way to try and steal one of those creeps back, but they need to be a little bit careful here. Nice stomp. Good control. They just need to get S4 out now, and there's the fissure. Beautifully done by Hanskin. That's a lot of damage onto the tier 1, despite obviously
400 gold. No, he did only go for brown bullets, while this Shaker has Trent is fantastic.
And this Shaker is nowhere near the fight that's occurring right now. He throws down the ice bomb. He does connect on the Void Spirit, and Void Spirit will chase forward. S4 couldn't get the Prime Aurora out though. Rezo couldn't move away with the Astral there. Meanwhile, they actually do find a decent target with that Shaker. LTW running away. He's going to tick down low, but he will not die. Now Viper has no control off. They still have a Prime Aurora to play around here, so they're going to move forward. No chrono for 50 seconds. They just want the tier 1 star. Let's see if they can actually get it. Feeling like probably not. Yeah. Stroke of Fates alone are slowing down any opportunity to push, but now they're going to go. It looks like VP wants them to have this. They've moved to the other side of the map.
They don't have chrono, right? But they're just so bulky with the Beastmaster and the Viper. They can frontline easily, and they're not afraid of being, I don't know, comboed by anything, because at the moment there are no combos on the Virtus.pro, and they're waiting for at least this Yasha on Naga, but I don't think even that's your power spike.
That sounds underwhelming to me, Liz. The game-winning blink, right? Because you're against the Naga, this Weaver, and this Void Spirit, 2 squishy cores and 1 which has a stack of illusions to play.
It's the reliable initiation that it brings to Team of Alliance, to Alliance, right?
Oh,
that's what it brings.
Liz, it's happening again. This is so good from VP. They'll just move in and clean him up again. They fire and forget, and Limp does arrive in time to get Zyat. But Rezo gets away with it once more.
It's a good counter kill, but it relieves the pressure as well. That's the problem. Suddenly your Viper is stuck on the tier 2, and you can see these rotations from Weaver and Resolution. You see how they're going?
Speaking of Weaver, yep.
There's no chrono though.
That's the problem. He would look at the sentry. He literally just got out of range of it. So they didn't have vision, and now they need to run. Solo being brought down low. Limp puts down the brakes so you can actually hit him doing faster, and as a result, Solo will fall. But I mean, you just use Prime Aurora essentially to get an Enchantress, so you still had to bring a lot of heroes there.
Man, Break is so busted. Break is so good. Even versus Enchantress right there, you could see it. Untouchable doesn't work. So
they're not in position to make a move on the other side of the map.
Yeah, this was really telegraphed. Hanskin should know 100% that they want his death as soon as possible, so that they can delay that dagger a bit longer. But I think Virtus.pro should chill. They'll understand that they can't take him anymore.
Solo just doing solo things. It's okay. I mean, but it's not okay. It gives him a chunk of change compared to the boss 5 on the side of Alliance.
He went for a medallion. I would be surprised if he didn't go for Force next. I think it's a really solid item this game, just to help out versus the Nether Toxin. You could go for something like a Solar Crest or Glimmer as well to help you out versus all the magic damage and the chrono. That's also an option.
No, I think 4-star just seems like the best, right? Because then you can save whoever's in the Nether Toxin. You've got multiple heroes that don't want to get stuck in there. Rezo is lurking around bot. That's what was looking for him. It looks like he's just going to keep cutting these waves so they can't push in hard on the bot lane.
It's a good kill. It's a good kill. You know how elusive Void Spirit is, so using that chrono on him is definitely fine. Also, the first BKB has been used by Nico Baby. Mid lane, Limp.
That's the defusal reveal. Limp is feeling the pain right now. That's the second defusal.
They still have the roar.
I don't need my mana. They still have the roar, but no one. He plays a bit of SingStar on the weekends. He knows how to get out of this one.
Does he?
However, Hanskin,
he does.
He doesn't want to go. He did have the blink ready. I think the other thing to highlight also is the Alliance that mid lane, that was kind of optimal situation because they did actually scan out VP's smoke when they were trying to get in. The question is, when are we looking towards Roche in this game?
That was Beasts, yeah.
Beasts still got that roar. But so far, VP, I mean, they're ducking and diving. They're doing a good job of staying away. Now they're against this Shaker with the blink now.
Need to be careful though, because S4, he's on a hunt and he sees them with the hawk.
Yeah, and Hanskin, he's got that blink. Like, this is the thing. The vision in conjunction with the Shaker's initiation potential is good. That down Soulman's going to be there. They need to be careful. The Hanskin's waiting for the opportunity to jump right now. No one will chase in there. DKxCK wanting to lose as well. Down to half HP already. The BKB gets that back. Nico maybe moves in. They'll look for the kill. The buyback comes out on the Grimstone. They've already lost both of Saga and the Void Spirit. And that won't be all they'll lose. Solo's going to be brought down. The rest of BK do retreat. And that is going to be the pit secured by the side of Alliance.
Straight into the pit. You have a lot of utility that the S4 brings there. You have Nether Toxin. The damage really is not lacking. And the most important part is you're not afraid of anything that Virtus.pro can come with. Weaver might try to steal into Sakuchi, but I think that's probably not going to happen. So.
I think it will do that, no dialysis.
100%. Also, I'm surprised they decided to fight there because you know there's a delaying the game a little bit.
Primal out, Macropie down. They get the follow up on the Weaver, and there it is. The Echo Slam jumping. They squash a bug on this night, and the night will feel long for VP because, as you said, he has brought some of that creep push in. We do have plenty of time left on that Aegis, about a minute and a half.
Dire's middle tower is
they're severely missing a big front-lining hero on the side of VP. Someone that can just jump in and do
something like
solo
maybe, yeah.
But without
maybe
dying.
Centaur, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if only this team was known for picking Centaur, it could have relieved some of the problems.
So Rezo can fit that role as well, but he's a bit underfarmed, and he's not really your hero that is going to soak in all the damage. He's just a hero that's going to go in and create some chaos, right? But the follow-up is also very minimal. The more this game goes on, the more apparent the flaws of the draft become, but yeah, maybe if you buy enough time. Naga has the BKB, Weaver has it as well. You have 10 seconds BKB. It's pretty much now or never. You really need to take a good fight.
That moment where the Aether Remnant somehow hits the creep behind Void is amazing.
Yeah,
maybe you can burn it down. BKB Chrono straight away without hesitation. In on the Naga Siren, and no one being backed up. He's going to be brought down dead for 50 seconds. No buyback, and they will realize that very quickly.
That Aegis
buy out on the new item.
About to run out. The Aegis will run out in 10 seconds. They timed that so perfectly well on the side of Alliance.
Hey, this is keys to the base. You know, this is going to be a second lane. Of course, your lane is like tier 2. Okay, slightly keys more in this raid. We've been brought down. The primal roar haven't been thrown out. Rezo trying to move away. That's all your spells used. The time dilation hurts a little bit, but he's still got cooldowns even when he gets rid of it. He's gone. Science. Like kill after kill. Where we go, we find something to border and they'll go back.
That's a GG. That's a GG roleplay. That's a GG. And Hanskin, right now when he whacks someone with that totem, he's like, yeah, every single time because he killed him so many times in that.